Hello and welcome to the daily trading recap. In this video, we will go through the recap of 14th of April. So, starting from monthly and weekly candles, we know that both these candles were bullish. So, I was anticipating buys. If I look at daily time frame, the previous daily candle closed a strong bullish candle above all the areas to left. So, I was anticipating buys if we can continue pushing up, but if I look at smaller time frame, I anticipated in advance that today is Friday and we have moved up a lot and we are moving up with the small body candles, so there is probability that we can correct the entire move down. So if I look at how the day started based on 4 hour time frame, I can see that we started consolidating from 13th of April, and the first two 4 hour candles for the day were also small body candles. So just by looking at that and based on H1 time frame, I can anticipate that the uptrend is slowing down. So I was anticipating sells, but I was anticipating sales below 2036 area for a potential sales till 2026. So the so essentially the uh, when I came to charts, I can see there are a lot of 1 hour body 1 hour candles dropping. So was the candle forming at that point, we closed bullish and the next H1 candle also closed bullish. So moving forward to our day. All right, so this H1 candle was forming and the next H1 was creating an upper wick. If I look at in M15 time frame, we were creating this area, but when the next M30 candle closed bearish and broken above this area, I was pretty much confident we can drop till 2031 area. So I was anticipating sells and I was planning to execute sells, but this sell trade was planning to sell below this area. I basically missed this move because it was a fast move. So but I basically it put me in bad emotions and the emotional state was bad, so I executed a bad trade that if we are to break below this area we can continue to push down, but the M5 candles, a lot of M5 candles were closing side by side, and I executed sell in here without this candle breaking below the low of previous candle, and once it turned bullish I acknowledged my mistake and closed the trade with losses. So this is the candle where the consumer price index, basically news came out. We created an upper wick of around 34 pips. As we created an upper wick and price started to break below previous lows, if I look at here, I executed sells in this area and I took 50 pips from these trades, around 49 pips, around 39 pips from these trades. And later on I was anticipating sells, but I was unable to capture this sell move because in M5 there was no pattern. So at this point, based on 1 hour time frame, I can see that we are moving down with a lot of volume, and this H1 candle basically closed. So I was very confident that the next H1 candle of 1600 hour can drop down, but that didn't happen because there was a news coming at 1700 hours. So basically we consolidated. If we look at 1600 hours, in here we did a consolidation. But once price moved up in this area based on M5 time frame, this was my sell. But I was waiting for the news because the news was about to be released soon, and I have seen that I usually got stopped out or usually got a lot of slippage. That's why I was waiting, and this was the news candle, and we continued to push it down. So the idea was it was another sell trade, but I didn't execute it on this sell trade because my trading for the day is already over. So it was very good trading day. I executed sell once this H1 has created an upper wick, because based on price action I was anticipating that we can continue to push down. So there was another sell that I was planning to execute, and that that also played out, and I executed two cells. One was once we created an upper wick and started to move down after news, and the second one was right in here. I executed a cell. Once we created a high, we pushed down. I closed this position in profits because I was not willing to take any risk. So I executed a trade somewhere in this area. Now I basically executed a trade, yeah, in this somewhere in this area. I took only this 20 pips of move, and I didn't held my trade for long because there was lunch time and I have to go out. So I took myself out, and this trade formed when I was doing lunch. So it was pretty good day today, and I will see you on Mondays.